All right, let's get into it. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Um, oh, well, I guess I kind of came in a little bit early there, but hey, good morning. For those joining later on, we're going to be doing we're gonna be building the DeLorean from Back to the Future. And I found this morning. This fantastic looking thing in the Lego store is coming back to the Lego store at long last. 30, well, this is Canadian prices because I'm in Canada, but 34 Canadian. Like, holy crap, is it 25? It's in the Speed Champions set. So this is, it does look quite a bit different than what the one we're building. But you know what? It is what it is. And it's going to be awesome. But it does come in January, so I can only pre order today. So you know I'm definitely pre ordering this thing. Let's see who's here, who can see. And celebrate with me. Lego store is officially bringing Back to the Future. The wheels flip up and they drive. So it goes from flying to driving, driving to flying. It's gonna be amazing. Look at that thing. It's Mr. Fusion on the back. All right. Yes, it's coming back in January. So you can go to the Lego store right now and find it, and you can order it. So you know it's going to have a whole different set of directions. They're they're essentially doing what I'm doing, which is like rebuilding an old model, and they should get it a lot better than they did the first one. The first one was a little janky. Not gonna lie. I tried to build that from the instructions, and the instructions in Rebreakable were a lot better. So just saying, it's gonna be quite amazing. Here, check it out. The different angles you got here. It's flying. Love this. That should have been my thumbnail. I may actually put that as my thumbnail. So we'll see. Let me grab that. See if it downloads. Perfect. This Marty, and I'll save this one as well. Save the downloads. All right, so I'm gonna just turn that off, and let's get back to the build, shall we? Where is that thing? Create. Oh, there. Window capture. There. So I can show that off again later. All right. Output. What? What is happening here? Okay. Here we go. Projector. Output. So back to the build. Hope you're doing well. I got my instructions here. Got my seats in, and I am ready to go. So I believe we are dealing with the front of this morning. There is an angled piece that needs to come in. So I'm just gonna do ye old angle. Start with the roof, because this is still the best angle. And I'm glad they haven't nerfed it. They have not affected it in any way. I hope those days are gone where they're, you know, actively stopping our ability to use angles. That was just like not cool, man. We'll take it away from every single piece just by making sure that things are colliding. Hitboxes are weird. Alright, so this is just for one piece. Why is my fridge so loud? Holy crap. We got a new fridge last week when I was at the festival. My wife was a little bit annoyed because they had to come in the middle of the day. Of course, they had to do it when I was gone, so it was a whole production just to get this fridge in. And now it's making noise, which is the only reason I'm even mentioning it. Come on, lightning, seriously? Ah, here we go. Oh, seriously? Come on. Kill the lightning already. We don't need it. Face it, lightning is here to torture us. Alright. So this is the angle. Let me see how far out it comes. So let's get rid of that. I know this is exactly the point that it starts, but it does go up into a 2. I think we can get both of them to fit right there. Perfecto. Never had the ability to do it before. Although this angle may be a 45 degree. I mean, it's not like it show you from the side or anything, but it might be a 45 degree, so that might limit what we can do there. But we're gonna take it and we're gonna move on. Take that as our victory from now. If it fails to be a victory. Are you serious? Okay, my wife is calling. Hold on. Okay, and I am back. Am I still live? I think I'm live. Just zero chatter. Did I lose all of my audience last week just from being gone for a week? Feels like it. no one care about the game anymore. I even saw there was a post from Amir's Builds this morning. He said he's not coming back. He did these amazing trucks. Some really good work. So that was a little disappointing to see. It feels like more and more people are leaving. Maybe people thought that I left the game. Suddenly and without warning. Stupid thunderstorms. They don't even give you any cool scorch marks that stay with you. That's the worst part of the thunder. If it actually did something, rather than just be annoying. Maybe then I would actually, care about it somewhat, but nope. All right, let's continue with the front here. We got both sides on. Oh, great. This part was glass. So, wants to extend the front. Man. So annoying sometimes. Alright, so we're going from the front here. We're going to be extending. How are we going to be extending? We got a white shirt on. See? Just to be annoying. That's its sole purpose. Alright, so we got one below. Oh, hold on. That's the wrong place. Let's try this again. So, right below there, we have a clear piece. I don't understand, but I can find we have a clear piece. So, clear piece. And you're sticking out. How high is this bloody thing? It's like 1.5. Two viewers. Man, it feels like we're back into the old days of Twitch. If I'm going to be getting this kind of numbers on YouTube, I might as well be back on Twitch. Not going to lie. At least Twitch was consistent. Oh, dang. Like I said, it actually wants me to go all the way down here. So, down to the bottom. Which means that I can take this out. Oops. Let me get my 6 in here before anything else happens. There you go. We got a 6. Then we have to replace that with a 2. As you can see, I got 0 building done yesterday because I was resting. Really needed that rest. Not gonna lie. All right, so let me get that out. 1, 6. There you go. Build along with us. It's fun. All right. 1, 2. There we have whatever's going on here. It seems to be a 2-piece stacked. So it's a single. That would be this. All right then. And once again, of course, no clear pieces. Maybe use a white there instead. Yeah, let's use a white. Might as well. Nice signal that this is supposed to be glass. This white doesn't appear anywhere else. It's also a reminder to not destroy that piece. Alright, so that's my glass. Ooh, boy. Okay, and now we're supposed to be going around the corner here. Down below. So, generic. Yeah, right there and right there. Okay. So we have our block. And everything's lined. That angle may actually work. I'm seriously surprised. Okay, moving on. We got, okay, so next side, yeah, fine. It likes to repeat on both sides, just to make sure you get the point. Oh, is this more glass? Yep, more glass. So, since we have more glass, we can get over here. Yeah, maybe it's a bad day for people, but it's never been like this low before. So it's just like, you know, weird. And tell you, man, being gone for a week can really discourage a lot of people. Like, I did warn you guys, but some people perhaps didn't get the warning. They came in late, you know, were disappointed. And like, the hell with that guy. He's just like everybody else. Leaving the game. They can take it personally sometimes. All right, we got some pieces to put on the side. So we're actually going to be working on the side right now. Let's see what we got. So, 3 and 3. 3. Okay, where do you fit on? This is the thing, we have to reverse engineer a lot of this. So 3 and 3 in the bottom, which turns into 8. So, might as well go for the 8s. Hey, Haskins, what's up? We were just talking about the serious lack of people around. I was wondering what's going on. I mean, I know we've been having some outages recently, but the lack of people is seriously concerning. Never seen this low amount of people before on YouTube. I was actively considering going back to Twitch because of the lack of people. Yeah, that's in the right place. Unless it's supposed to be out one. Oh, that is supposed to be out one more. Dang. So, Haskins, have you heard the news? The good news. They're bringing back the DeLorean. Yeah, I heard that you were very, very busy. You may have to push the Halloween showcase back a week. But here, check this out. This is actively in the Lego store right now. If you ever wanted to own the DeLorean, it's now on pre-order. It's available in January of 2026. So, like real life build, you can go and pre-order your DeLorean, brand new version, looking really nice, and the wheels turn and everything. Here, let me just get the right window. So the wheels turn, so it flies, so it goes into flying mode. I'm ordering that at the end of this, but I just discovered it like minutes before going on stream, so I didn't have time to buy it yet. But yeah, that's the definite purchase. So the Halloween contest is going to be pushed back a bit, which is good because it'll give me a little bit more time to focus on my Bates Motel. So anybody who is listening right now, you have a little bit more time to get in there and get your build going. Get your Halloween on. Oh, hold on. Huh. Really? That is 8 and this I don't get it. Why is that shorter? Because it wasn't a 3. Oh. Okay, now I get it. My bad. So it was an 8 and a 6. There we go. That would do it. And then we get a 6 back here. And an 8 up here, which should line up here. Pay attention. Gotta pay attention. So we can do this and get the L right here. Take the L. I wonder if that's supposed to line up properly. If so, we are half a stud down. Ooh. Yeah, we're not supposed to be half a stud down. Man, sometimes work is awesome. Sometimes work just like gives you the middle finger. All right, so we're gonna have to I think reorganize some of this so that this can go upward, because we need that to be the half stud in place. Yep, that's for sure. So looks like we're gonna be doing a bit of reverse building here, and I'm kind of rebuilding the side. It's kind of still structurally sound, but it's at least good that you can get to this point. So let's start from there and let's build backward a little bit here. So we got our L bracket. So we got a full 6. Then we have our 8 back here. Yep, that ends in the correct place. Yeah, the half space is not going to be nice. You know, at least good jobs come with a price sometimes. Like mine was is being gone for the whole week for the festival, but the rest of my hours can't get that anywhere else. So I really enjoy my job. Some of the perks. But when it's hard, man. All right, see, there we go. So we can build downward. And then we're going to have to do something about this because we have this awkward space in here now. And this awkward space was never meant to exist. So there's a couple things going on there. And I actually wish we could do a proper slant. I may even try it, actually. I mean, there's enough space. Hey, Chris Carnage, what's happening? You know what? I'm gonna try the slant. Jeez, just got deja vu. Massive deja vu. I think it was a Chris Carnage thing. So this is going to be experimental. I'm going completely off book at this point. When I say off book, I mean like off instruction, like away from instructions. Just to try one thing out because that gap is annoying me. So if it's annoying me, I'm going to fix it, or at least try to fix it. Hey, Chris Carnage, how's it going, man? Feels like it's been forever. Seven viewers. Woo! We're almost back. I wonder how many people actually thought I literally quit just because it vanished. They saw me gone and went like, "Yep, okay, well that's it. Game over. Buck has quit." It's the end of the world as we know it. Okay. So this is going to be interesting. How the heck am I going to get that angle off of there? There we go. Forward. No, it can't be. It's on the back of that. Yep, it's on the back of that. That doesn't count. But we're going to keep on trying. All right, so we got that. If we can come out from there, right about here, this should be good. If we can get a connection. Give me a connection. One connection, just one. Down. Up. Side by side. Anything at all. Who are you? Hello. Come, be my friend. No? Don't want to be my friend. Let's see how it is. Nope. Nope. All the nopes. There's got to be a way to get this. Because that's out of sync with, out of alignment with everything else. Okay, so for you to go there, you need to be on a flat, facing that way. Man, why do you have to suck? All right, let's see if we can break some rules for you. This all it needs is to be close enough. What is going on? Okay, let's try that again. I'm going to try to get this under. So line it up with this. There. Then I can stack it. What have you been up to, Chris? We need to see some more of your office photos. I've not seen those for a while. Bring forth the office photos, my friend. Best view in the world. All right, so that's one. I think I should be able to get a join off of that now. Downtown. Da, 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 see? Theory works. Downtown. And that comes way too far out, but you know what? It's better than not. And if I can take that back one more step, I think we should be in good shape. So, we might be able to use the yes. I have to do this on the other side, but okay, so let's nail that down. That's the one. All right, so let's get rid of this. No, let's not get rid of that. Let's duplicate it first, then get rid of it. Oh, crap. Okay, so let's do a bit of reversal here. One, and then such care. Two, okay, then we get the brick. Oh, hold on. Did I just? I did, didn't I? I did. Let's do it again. Put it into the wrong area. So, it's supposed to be out here. On the outside, not on the inside. Flawless tutorial. All you have to do is follow every step of the way for this tutorial to get yourself your own DeLorean. I must be confusing so many people in the future right now. Future me, future you, I apologize. All right. So we have that. And then we have to come get a flat. Now, this is actually probably better suited, especially for what we're doing here. I mean, we actually had a couple of areas that needed to have this. I think the front piece was not slanted, but actually had this piece in there. So get that to the back there. Then over to there. So I should now be able to take this, slap it on, and now we have the slanted side of the car, which is freaking amazing. Sorry, I'm really excited about this. All right. Let's get rid of that. All right. We got a slant. Bring it over. 2, 3, and then down. Forget all your troubles and something soon and go downtown. Yeah, here we go. I bet you take one photo every day. Life in the Clouds with Chris Carnage. Okay, so this is what we're going to end up with right now. I am going to get myself a little insurance policy in terms of this and just, you know, get another one. Downtown. Hold on. So I need to have over here before I go anywhere else. I am a little... Ooh, okay, you know what? Can we go inward one? That's the question. Dang. That's it right there. All right, I'm going to be a little cautious right now. Put that there and hope. Dang. It does need it. Holy crap. It really, really needs that piece. I was hoping it was close enough that it wouldn't need that one. But it does. So that's a bit of a disappointment. And this does nothing for it. Now, we were talking about space before. Let me see if we can actually get rid of some of that space or not. By being half a stud in, it could have helped. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, too far up. Huh. Too far in. I wonder. hitbox is still in effect, which is a shame sometimes. But you should be able to fill some of those spaces. 911. Good God. I've spent way too much time on this. But, you know, a nice slanted side is worth it. I would just like for this to be slightly closer. Is that too much to ask for? Yep, apparently it is. I mean, that is closer. So step it in. Oh, so up and in. Let's try that. Up and in. Up. In. Up. Dang it. How did that feel so badly? Because over here, oh, we don't have the same. It's a pain in the butt. We didn't quite fill it in over here, so that's why that exists. But that's disappointing. All right, maybe we should just continue with the rest of the car, because I feel like we've been stuck here for way too long. Hey, Aunt Kitty, what's up? I got locked in there just now. Well, we're definitely going to be going back to the Bates Motel, and we're going to be finishing that build up for the rest of the week. So, getting a little bit more spooky. Because I still want to see the Mystery Machine, the and the Ghostbusters at the Bates Motel. So that's my my Halloween edition there. My showcase. Bates, the Mystery Machine, and the Scooby Gang at the Bates Motel. Okay, you know, I'm gonna come back to that, to the sides. This is a problem that is going to continue to exist for a little bit, you know, until I fix it. So I'm just gonna pretend that everything is a-okay. There are no awkward spaces, no pieces that don't exist, and I'm gonna be blissfully unaware. Right, spooky season. Okay, so we got our next piece on both sides. So we have our wall pieces. Now, what the flip? Okay. Where am I? Okay, so you were on here. Then there's this awkward space. Is it an awkward space? I don't think so. We gotta cover the black. Oh, is that what happens? So there was an additional piece on top, and that is a 12 piece. So you can easily do that with that. Right there, 12. No. It's supposed to come down to the black. Cover the black. So there's two pieces that I'm missing. Ah, there's an L bracket. That would do it. And the L bracket goes this way. Means we have a piece that goes over here. Son of a me. How do we do this? How do we reconcile this T-junction? I don't think we can. I think we have to bite the bullet and just take it as it is. For what it is. So there you go. Just tacking them up. There's our 12. Yep, there's that hole. Okay then. Moving on to the next bit. A 12 piece across the middle bit here. That's at the front of this. So 1, then 2. Okay, so the back of the car now, not the front, the back of the car requires us to get these guys going. So that's going to stick out a little bit. Oh, okay, I see where we're going. We're getting ready to place the back plates there. So that's going to be fun. Guess I'm going to have to find an angle. But that's A-okay. Because we can find angles much better now than we could before. So I'm groovy. Oh, hold on. What's going on here? Oh, okay, never mind. And then we get our 8 piece in here. 8 piece covers everything. Got this guy. Another L bracket. I mean, like, this build really, really likes L brackets. Holy wow, man. And now 2 impossible pieces. I did consider using, okay, so these are circular pieces, and I did consider using these guys, but they invite so much chaos, and they're not even the correct height. So what do we do here instead? What did I do? I think I just used a square piece last time. But let's see if we can substitute something else. You know, let's go into I know, let's just use a smaller circle. Well, you know, not supernova. It's Palm Paradise. We're just gonna grab one of these guys. and do this instead. So, yep, there. Hardly a circle, but, you know, circular if you have the whole thing. I gotta go visit Taz today. I don't know if he's around, but man, yesterday I was so wiped out. And then work called and it's like, yeah, about those awards. So I actually had to go into work yesterday. So even though I was exhausted, I still had to man up and go and get the awards ready so we can announce them because we had a press release going out. And the press release needs to match the website. So that was, of course, my job. We got to check into work today about what's going on and sort off our off hours. But that means I have to be gone at 10 today, unfortunately. I wish I had more curvy bits. Okay, so this next bit is annoying. Not gonna lie. Oh, okay, so that is actually, yeah, you know what? Hell with it. That's supposed to go, okay, so 12, 12, and then 8 pieces returned. So, yeah, that's annoying. Let me just do this, slap it on here. Do this, slap it on there. And this bit. And slap it. Nope, we can't slap it. Can't slap it anywhere. Because there's something in the way. You don't think? And it's coming from the... 925. Heck with it, man. I'm doing that just so I can do this. It's the only reason. The front of the car is coming up really high now. Check this out. Go sit, and you're vanishing in the car. That is how big this is. So yeah. There's gonna need to be some adjustments with the seats and stuff. I don't know how the minifigs can fit in here like this. It's like way too big. If I had to redesign, and maybe I should redesign this for Lego Fortnite, I would simplify some of this, so it wouldn't be, well, it would be a lot more streamlined for one. I'm gonna have to take that on as a personal project. Project DeLorean. Project Time Machine. All right, so we have some consoles. Whole bunch of consoles. Okay, so that's supposed to be. That's funny. That's hilarious. Is this supposed to be that? Is that supposed to be that far forward? Is the question. I think I may have flubbed it a little bit. Oh, I did flub it. I messed up. Oh boy. So this is supposed to be one step further. Oh boy. All right, let's see if we can fix. According to the illustration, this is supposed to be back here. I miscounted. So all of that is supposed to be lined up there, which means that this is forward of all of this. Downtown. Oh well. You live, you learn. And that's where this piece comes in that I just deleted. It elevates it. Dang. And then that, and that, and that now fits in. It now all makes sense without having to delete any other pieces. It's still bloody huge, but this is bloody huge with a reason. Okay. So 6. Then there's a panel that goes in front of this. And this panel is supposed to read something. It's supposed to be the coordinates and everything else. You can still sit. Is that Arison? Hey, what's happening? Okay. We're building the DeLorean from the rebrickable instructions, but we also have some really good news. If you look in the Lego shop right now, you're going to see this up for sale. Well, up for pre-order. It's now going to be available in January 2026. So if you ever wanted to own the DeLorean in real life, you now have the opportunity to do so. And this is the one from Back to the Future 2. Well, technically 1 and 2, but you know, it's going to be available. And I'm here building it. Of course, today is it's supposed to be the celebration of Back to the Future Day. See, I knew that that looked familiar. Welcome, Arison. It's been a while. Go and do a search in the Lego shop right now, and you will find the your Back to the Future set. Coming soon. Okay, we have another. another console over here. We should be able to find some good digital consoles in. Oh, but they're for the walls, not for the. Um, so we. This is gonna be really annoying. We have some perfectly good consoles that we can't use because of how they're implementing this. I wonder if I could use this one. Maybe. Nah, okay, I'm gonna have to figure out how to put this one on. Because that goes onto the floor. So the interior may have to be different. Just to match it up. Right now we're still building the from the instructions interior. And that's gonna take quite a bit. Okay, well thank you for popping in regardless. I'm gonna just try to get through the rest of this build. At least make it look more like the car right now. It's all of the interior details that we're looking at. The downside of building on Star Wars Island is that little bug that keeps coming back. So annoying. All right. Anyway, that's enough of the interior. We're gonna move on to the rest of the build now. The back of it. It's got all these little lights and stuff that we just don't have. So we're just gonna try to make the best of it. I mean, like I've been trying to do lights, you know, using the new default pieces, but that only takes us so far. Okay, so first step, we go back to our gray. Where does this piece come onto? So, single gray right here. Then that goes here. That goes there. And then it has a single piece on top. I really wish they'd given us gray in the in the generics. That would have been so nice. Maybe a gray generic is too generic. But this is the first time we're actually able to use the right size pieces, even if they're not the correct type of pieces. So I'm at least a little grateful for some of this. What the heck are you asking me to do now? Seriously, dude? Where is that even supposed to go? Okay, there's a whole bunch of light bricks that it wants me to put on. I don't think that's happening. Yeah, that's not happening. What I can do is get the top of it, but that's about it. All right, so it ends with this, and I'm gonna try to see what I can do afterward. But you know, with the way the game is structured, we can only do so much. It's up against the circle pieces there. Then there's some lights in here, which should really be thrusters. So let's just continue. Oh, the flux capacitor now. Is it the flux capacitor? I think it is the flux capacitor. What can we use for a flux capacitor? Hello. I unfortunately do not know your name. Arison give us the phonetic pronunciation of his name. If you want to, yeah, it's morning here. It's 9:36 a.m. If you can give us the English phonetic pronunciation of your name, I'd be happy to use that. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think this will make a perfect flux capacitor. Possibly. Let's see if we can get this in place right here. That should do it nicely. And then we get this, put it in here, and bring it across. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, down. Yes. Haha. Now I can take my flux capacitor and just put it right there. Okay, it may not look like a flux capacitor, but it's going to be close enough. Unless there is like a glass, something cool. Hold on. I know there was the glass dish, glass thingy. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. We have some new pieces. That should be pretty interesting. We have a fan that we could put as a flux capacitor. Too small. Let's see. What else we got? Man, so many new pieces since we. Oh, that would be good as well. Let's get a good flux capacitor. Blender. No, we need you later, Mr. Blender. Flux capacitor. Something flux. That looks nice and. Oh, this is always a good one. Huh. We have to make our own flux capacitor, you see. So we can travel, we can go back in time. Go back. Back to the future. Box of stuff. Salty Seaport Kitchen, that's not gonna work. What else we got? What is this? Tapes? Nope. Come on, gotta be something cool. We're gonna end up using the coolest looking thing that we can find, right? Oh, that would be. Nah, that was not gonna work. Not cool enough. Plants. Signs. What we got? What we got? What we got? Electronics. Coffee machine. No, too big. Oh, that would have actually been pretty decent. Plus, it responds to harmonics. Oh. I need to get translator. It was supposed to start translating things pretty soon. Daft Punk. That would have been so brilliant. Oh man. Too big. You know, I might go with this. As cool as that is, I think I'm going to go with... Where'd it go? This one is too big. Let's see what this one does. Also too big? It really sticks out. I know, that may be the right one. Flux capacitor. Not fluxy enough. I think we're going to go with this. All right. Well, there's some pretty cool people. We try to support each other, you see. And let's get down to haunted house. No, wrong. Let's do that again. All right. Now this is going to be one short, but nothing much we can do there. But it does mean that I can do this. And get the right color. All right, moving on. Next. Man, the seats are huge. I really got to scale this thing down to make it work. All right, so this is 10. Is Kaboom here? So I haven't seen him for a while. Everybody's been so busy. Well, I've been so busy. Oh, okay, I guess that was correct. All right, next one. On to the next. No, this angle. I have to ask the question. Can we get this angle from something else? I mean, I do. I really, really want them to give us just the little angle pieces. That would be so nice. It would stop a lot of this. But it does make me ask a lot of questions and get a lot answered as well. So I suppose it's not all bad, but on the same level, I would just like to go to a piece sometime and just have the piece available, piece that we actually need, so that we can make this look right. we go. So that can actually work. Question is, how far can it work? How close? That's not bad. But we do need to go in just a little bit more for that to work properly. Fun with angles. Yeah, that's going to stick out. It's going to be a bit of a pain. Is it worth it? That's the question. So I can get a similar effect here. Where are they? Here they are. I can get a similar effect doing something like this off of that. Similar effect using this. Yeah, I actually like the other one better. Hey Taz, what's happening? Okay, it's 9:50. I promised that we would finish this today, but you know we've encountered a couple of issues with the slants. I don't think I like that. Do not like that. I actually want to go back the other way. So, here's what I'm going to do. Yep, I've decided. We're going back to the slant, and we're going to make it work. So, there we are. There's our angle. There's slant. We've got to find it in place, and Lock it in. I think that actually goes up a lot better. So I dig that. On both sides. We're good to go there. And then do it on this side as well. Looks like we're going to be spending one more day with this. But you know what? I think it's absolutely worth it. Maybe I'll actually get to fool around with some of the design offline this time around. Didn't get a chance to do that at all yesterday. But, you know, being able to fool around does help save a little bit of time for the stream. And I'm not, you know, trying out new things. Live. Huh. Do we want that there? All right, let's try one more. Let's see if this will fit in here better. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and can I go up or down? Nope. Yeah, I think I like the other one. Coming out further. So let's keep that. There we go. We did not have that on the last build. I'll tell you that right now. Okay. All right, let's see. I think, is Kaboom streaming after me? I think he should be. Usually has something going on. Oh. White. So I'm ready to call it a day. I have to go and take care of some work. And then I can continue my recovery. Because I'm definitely not recovered. I'll tell you that right now. It hurts, man. It hurts. My knees still hurt. Back of my knees. Front of my knees. It all just hurts. I am pain bot. All I know is pain. But, you know, a little bit of rest and that should be taken care of. Okay, what do we got? Okay, look at that. We actually begin to build up the side of this. So that is going to be interesting. All right, that's the front of the DeLorean coming together. Second layer. Oh, crap. Which alignment feature? It's just some of the pieces fit better than others. And these snap to horizontal pieces, not vertical pieces. So you have to just kind of remember what goes where. Anyway, I am the Mad Puck 66. I stream every day from 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. when I have to run out to work. This week we're building the DeLorean from Back to the Future. Today is Back to the Future Day, but I was trying to finish this thing up, but it's a complicated build, so lots of little parts. Anyway, I'm going to finish up this build tomorrow on stream, and we're gonna have our driving DeLorean. So I gotta run off to work. I wanted to do a longer one today, but gotta run off to work because we got some you know loose ends to tie up. So anyway, I will see you guys later. Thank you for coming and hanging out. And I will see you guys tomorrow, 8:30. If it's your first time here, please leave a like, subscribe, etc. And hopefully you learned something, or maybe you just wanted to hang out. Either way, thanks for coming on. And remember that this is not sponsored, by the way. This is not sponsored, but the time machine from Back to the Future, the DeLorean, is coming back in the Lego store under the Speedmasters. Speed Champions. So this is coming in January 2026. You can go and do a pre-order of this right now. See how sweet that's looking. I want ours to look this sweet, but right now it's looking huge. So but we will learn from all of the things that we put together. I may have to go and build my own custom one. Following not following on from these instructions, but learning from what they did on this to make ours even better in Lego Fortnite. Anyway, thank you for joining stream, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care.